Good night, fellow punchers. The clock on the wall is 12 minutes away from 10 o'clock. Backwards, I've a couple for tomorrow and a couple for Cheltenham. But I'm waiting to do the Cheltenham video tomorrow. I'll get it done early in the evening if I can. There's a shorties in 4 races, so I want to see the without market. I hadn't even studied there this evening. The old pain came back. I was in bed a lot of the time since, but I'm great the last 3 hours or 4. So I don't know why it comes or why it goes. So hopefully it stays away this time. We had a scatter running yesterday. What had we? Belliano, he ran in Spitz and starts, came nowhere, and I nearly, as to say, you know yourself, with David, the horse the way back that went out at the left-hand side of the hurdle there a couple of weeks ago. He was second at a huge price. I thought he'd go to win it at one stage. He collared the favourite, but one came from the death, or at the death, to nail him. Was in it. The Bonville rode a race similar to Highland a couple of weeks ago, out the back. Absolutely no iota of a chance of winning with that horse. Goshen ran as sort of an expected race. He was thereabouts a lot of the time, but he just didn't jump quick enough. Ran a solid race. A horse that we won before at Sound and Forest won Joe Holy Smoking. And Classic Anthem hosed up. We rode it a bit more forward this time, James Bowen. Pity he didn't do the last thing because I had more money on it. Today I was in Clonmel. Kingdom Come was placed, probably needed the run, and Jabara, he went the wrong way. He was deciding will I go left, will I go right. He went left, he should have went right. Anyway, on to tomorrow. I will have a quick talk about Cheltenham then. Tomorrow, there's a long staying chase at Taunton. 7-year-olds have won this a lot recently. You have 4 10-year-olds, a 12-year-old and an 11, or 12 and a 9, up against an 8-year-old. I think this could be the day for Oirr. We backed it in a bigger class race a couple of runs back, and it was going well until it made a howler of a mistake. That was 3 runs back. No. Today was... Which was it? Is that the date unseated? No. I'm mixed up. Anyway. I think it has a chance tomorrow. It's a front runner. 8-year-old. It's down in class. Lightly raced. Will we check on the betting? Remember the race? He was going along nicely, but a howler of mistake. 7-1, 3-1, 7-2, 3-1 along there. Lascallan is won nicely. It's the last. It's up £7. The other one is a top weight as well in the 320. Bit of back class for Balhambar. We backed. There's a few horses out tomorrow that we backed the last year that don't no good for. We backed that Moonchime, do you remember? And he was coming grand, and he went out left-handed as well. He was odds on to win the race for us. When was that? The 19th of February. Going left-handed tomorrow will help him as well. But Balhambar, and the 2 horses as top weights are going for tomorrow and has back class. This is surely rated what, 122. It was in the 80s on the flat for Michael Bell. He gave it a couple of spins over hurdles to get a nice rating of 100. Service counting darts. 1 off 100 and 106. But the run behind Reckless Eric on good ground in Cheltenham, then it was second in Stratford, or Southall, sorry. the last was in the Scottish county hurdle. Like it was beaten. It shows it was beaten 10th, but it was up against better class horses than tomorrow. I could show a couple of videos, but there's not a point. If anyone that wants to back our Moonshine, could put him in a reverse focus maybe. There's probably a race in I was saying the last year, but he going left-handed it'll suit. Second run back after wind surgery. It's only getting £6 from a better class horse, I think. Another horse is running tomorrow that we backed 3 or 4 times. I couldn't believe that his favourite, Fazel, because there's a couple there that Disguise, Limit and High Fibre. High Fibre is actually rated £5 higher. The Disguise Limit has a decent chance as well in that race. But Fazel, remember, he ran terrible for us a couple of times. I thought to step up and trip and suit, and he didn't. This won a point to point. Actually, I thought this would be stepping up and trip after coming second the last time. But let me see what price is it. Fazel 5-4, 6-4. Anyway, just on to Cheltenham. I thought there was a bet in the top jockey without Paul Townend. Mark Walsh is a 15-8 favourite. Now we don't know what he's riding because there's a few of JP's horses like the likes of Stinsel and Jericho de Rapine that he's not riding. And de Bonville is riding, is jocked up to ride Jericho de Rapine. James Reevely is up on Stinsel. And both of them are favourite for hurdle races they're in. De Bonville is up on John Bon, Constitution Hill, and the one in the Triumph Hurdle, Lulamba, and it's on Jericho. So that he could have 4, or he could have 3. We don't know what this lad is going to be on. So I was thinking he'd be a bet perhaps at 9-4. Someone that wanted that. In the top trainer without Willie, Gordon and Nicky Henderson. Gordon is after sending over 40 horses, but he was top trainer a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. He had 6 winners. He could 13 days, but Gavin Cromwell, he's a nice block of horses gone over. I wrote them down earlier. He is now as the hour's favourite. Hello Neighbour, Total Look, Stumptown 6.5. Only by Night is going in the Mayor's in the Arkle now. He also had the King of PRS. But if Henderson, what do you call him? If the other fella has 4 that I mentioned, Nicky is going to have them 4 as well. It's an interesting. As regards the Pressbury Cup, there's a handicap lay. Handicap. I thought handicap. Britain will have, you could have, I think they'll have more than 7.5. I think they'll have more than 8. There was a bet. I think it could be something like 18-10 because of more horses in the championship races this year. Just be careful of, it's I seen there the 4 hot pots on Monday with one firm. It had Kopek, the Bordes, Majborough lost him out. The Constitution Hill comes to about 6.5 to 1. 13,500 have done that bet with one firm. And the reason they're showing that is they want you to do it. The bets, the multiples that you don't see is the ones that might have a better chance of coming up, but they won't put them up. I don't know what the day any power fell. I think I was in a bookie shop that day. I think he had put it up a special at 10-1. He was an independent bookie. He was standing to lose, I think, 52 or 53,000 if any power stood up. He was drinking a brandy just before the race. I didn't realise that. He said, "I'll tell you after." I said, "What do you want the brandy so early for?" He said, "I'll tell you after." He had to have a second one then with relief. But that he had a couple of shops at the time. He's gone out of the game now. But there's a stat I was looking at earlier today. Willie Mullins has beaten favourites in the Supreme in 2024 11-4, 23 9-4, in 2020 9-4, 2018 7-4, 2017 3-1. Nothing as short as the favourite in the first one on Tuesday, but it just shows you, just because they're favourite coming from Sutton, that doesn't mean they're going to win. So Majborough as well, 5-year-old has 125 years. It's interesting. Gavin Cromwell puts in the mare. That'll be out in front to try and get Majborough to make a mistake. So I'll be back tomorrow evening at some stage. In the meantime, bash the bookies, over and out. Good luck for the week.